Hi all, my name is Süveyda Karakaya. I am the post-award specialist at UCA, and in this short video I will show you how to fill personal action forms correctly. I have realized that we do not have a clear set of instructions on filling these forms, and it can be a little tricky to fill them out correctly. Let's begin with when do we need to submit a new PAF? New faculty hires always need to submit a new PAF. If you have a salary in your grant budget, either for the academic year term or the summer term, or if you are hiring a graduate assistant from your grant money, then you have to submit a new PAF. Finally, when your grant ends, you have to submit a new PAF again. If you fail to do so, the HR will keep charging the grant rather than the department for your salary. And here are some of the common mistakes while submitting the PAFs. First one is late submission. Please keep in mind that it takes around 2 weeks to process the PAFs and obtain all the required signatures. So when the PAFs are not submitted on time, there could be a delay in your graduate assistance payment or many other troubles. So please submit them on time. Sometimes there are also errors in calculating the salary distribution and the percentages. And finally, sometimes the faculty forgets to divide the payment over the fiscal years. Let's go over some examples which can help you while filling your PAF form. So this is how the first page looks like. Let's imagine that we have a faculty called John, and he's a non-mind faculty, and he wants to get paid 2-month summer salary from 2 different grants. So on the first page, this is how the first page of the PAF looks like. You just need to put your name and your ID number. If you are not working for any other state agency, you just click no, you sign and date, then you can move on to next page. If you are working for another state agency, you have to disclose that information over here, click yes, and also you need to get permission from your supervisor, then you can sign and date and move on to the next page. This is how next page looks like. On the top, you have to put benefits eligible and regular. Here, you have to write down your last name, your first name, your email address, and again your UCA employee ID number. For part A1, you have to write down your college name, your department, and your title. On number 4, we are clicking full-time because John is a full-time employee. For the salary part, on the first box, you have to put the exact amount, the dollar amount that you are requesting for this PAF period. How do you calculate this number? It depends on your base salary, how much your contract has, and also how much money you put on your grant budget. So in this case, John wants this amount. And for those boxes, even though John is a 9-month faculty, for the summer PAFs, you have to click other all the time. And for the academic term, since John is requesting summer salary for both summer 1 and summer 2, we are clicking both of them. And the current status needs to be blank in this case. Now the part A2, the salary distribution. This is the part where a lot of mistakes are usually done. You leave number 7 blank, you come here, number 8, for the account number, you have to put the index number of the grant first, and then account number for the summer salary, which is 620920. One common mistake is sometimes the faculty puts the code for the replacement salary rather than the summer salary. So for summer, please put the correct one. For the account name, you have to write the name of the grant. So let's say in this case we have 2 grants, one NSF, one NIH. Then here, when you come here, you will have to calculate the percentages and the dates. There are a couple of things to pay attention here. First of all, for a particular time period, let's say from May 16 to June 30 in this case, the total percentage should add up to 100. Okay, you have to get 100% for a particular time. Second, when you are calculating the percentages, always use 2 decimal places because that can make a big difference. Even 1 decimal place can make a big difference in the actual dollar amounts that you will be getting paid from. And third, you have to do the math really carefully here to make sure like what you are requesting here matches with the actual amount and there is no error. So let's say in this case we want 1 month salary from NSF, 1 month from NIH, right? So 66% of 1.5 months here is equal to 1 month in total. So we get 1 month from NSF from May 16 to June 30. And we get 33%. 33% of 1.5 months is equal to half month. So you get half month from NIH during this time period. And then half month from like July 1st to July 15, 100% from NIH. Okay, so this is how you would do it. And moving down, again, you put the current salary distribution blank. For the explanation part, you have to write down how much money exactly you are requesting from each grant. So in this case, the explanation should go like this. Year 1 of NSF grant supporting 1 month of summer salary in the amount of $8,543. And year 2 of NIH grant supporting 1 month summer salary, again, same amount. For the explanation part, do not forget to write down the exact dollar amounts that you are requesting from each grant. This will help the grant accounting and HR to double check accuracy of these numbers and to make sure everything is correct. And you also need to put the department contact. You have to put the name of the person who is filling the PAF for you. If you are filling by yourself, put your name. If your admin does it, put his name or her name. This is the information HR needs to have if they have a question about this particular form. You leave this part blank, there is no replacement. You click on the tenure track position, and then there is no retirement. We are going to click no for this one. So you are almost done. You write your name, you sign the form, date it, and send it to the department chair for approval. Then it will travel through all the signatures. And also, whenever you submit a new PAF, please let me know, email me or CC me in your submission so that we can better track those forms. So, a couple of things to remember. Normally, you don't leave the current salary, you don't fill the current salary distribution or the current status. But if you are submitting a revised PAF, for example, let's say you originally submitted a PAF to get paid from a grant, but then you received another grant, so you change your mind, you are going to change the distribution of money that you will get from a particular grant, then you have to submit a revised PAF, and you have to fill, in that case, you have to fill part B1 and B2. Otherwise, for the first time PAFs, you leave those two blank. And second, if those like percentage calculations look complicated to you, there's an alternative way to do it, which may be more simple. Let me show it to you. Not this one, sorry. Okay, this one. So let's imagine we have the same faculty. John has 2 months salary. We want 1 month from NSF, 1 month from NIH. Rather than playing with the percentages, you can play with the dates to get the same amount. So for the first month from May 16 to June 15, you can put 100% NSF grant. And from June 16 to June 30, divided by the fiscal year, and then July 1st to July 15, half month here, half month here. In total, you're going to get 1 month from NIH, and you put just 100% for all of them. So the outcome is the same. You are going to get 1 month from NIH, 1 month from NSF. So alternatively, you can do like this. So either way is correct. It's up to you, whatever you prefer. And finally, let's say you don't have a 2-month salary. Let's imagine that John has only 1.2 month salary in his grant budget, and that's equal to $10,000. So you are gonna put whatever amount you are requesting here, and when you put the dates, you think about the closest pay period and add the date like that. So for 1.2 months, the closest pay period will be 1.5. So that's why you start from May 16, go to June 30. You do not try to calculate the 1.2 months and add the date like that, because it has to go through the pay periods for HR to process the PAFs, and you just put 100% here. So it can be a little tricky. It looks like you are getting 1.5 months salary. In fact, you get only 1.2, but this is how it works. And the HR will simply divide your $10,000 over the 3 paychecks in this case. That's all I have right now. I hope you like this video. Let me know if you have any questions. You can always email me or call me. If you need any help, any clarification on filling out those personal action forms. Have a good day.